2024 in particular, we were certainly experiencing some labor challenges specific to filling some leadership roles, and had been talking previously about, different types of professional development we wanted to be able to offer in the organization. And so we developed the Mazergroup Leadership Development Program, which kicked off last October in 2024. We have an application-based process, so we sent out a call to action to the organization, seeking applications from those individuals that wanted to be considered for the program for both professional and or personal leadership development. We were happy to receive 25 applications in our first year. And so we did then implement sort of a baseline criteria that folks would have a minimum of 2 years experience to be considered for the first cohort, which narrowed the field to maybe 20 applications. And then we had looked at what their applications said about their desires for leadership, why they wanted to learn more about leadership, how it might benefit them personally and professionally, if they were willing to relocate. Mazergroup has 18 locations across 2 provinces. So obviously we're looking operationally at potential vacancies coming up and where we may need to plug some holes, so to speak. So we kicked off the program with a full day of history about Mazergroup and how Mazergroup started. We talked a lot about what leadership means, did some role play, we did some questionnaires, some assessments. We also then talked about operational basic metrics, just to give the group a sense of what we use to monitor operationally the success at Mazergroup. That was followed by 2 key components that really I'll say are the foundation of the program. One is a coaching as a leader training. It's 9 half days of virtual training that we use a third party to facilitate for us. It's really based on looking within, and it starts with a DISC assessment, so folks understand how they like to communicate and how they prefer communication coming the other way. And then really a series of virtual half-day sessions that talk a lot about, how we can provide feedback to our teams. And that's followed by a 2-day mental health first aid training as well that we roll out to that group. We roll out those 2 programs, the coaching and a leader and the first mental health first aid, to actually all of our management team. That really set the stage again for this program. And at the end of the leadership development program, we finalize it with an HR fundamentals day where we talk a lot about recruitment and what that looks like at Mazergroup and things to be aware of from a leadership perspective when you are looking at bringing on new folks to the organization, as well as some of the legislative components that make that up, and then performance management and providing feedback. That kind of wound up the day. So that went from October 2024 till the end of April 2025. It was extremely well received. The 8 graduates, I'll call them, provided a lot of great feedback in person on our last day, as well as through a survey tool that we developed to get some real focused feedback on maybe how we could improve the program. But above else, everybody said that regardless of whether they were to move into a formal leadership position or not, they felt they had really benefited personally and enjoyed going through the program as a cohort group, which we will continue to do this year as well.